So this is the 2016 Polaris Gem E4, and we will go over some of its features. First of all is the Gem Factory Cobalt Blue with the $4,000 door option. It also has the panoramic clear roof, which is new for 2023. Which is a pretty cool option. It's got 17-inch XXR 17 by 9 wheels with the it's a 215/40/17 tire. Everything else is factory up here. This is your J1772 high current charge port. Factory mirrors. These are actually I was thinking about putting a light bar in here, so I left these here for a future project. Let's see what else we have here. As you can see, the body is super clean. This is the Mods Flip 4 rear seat / carrier with the add-on cup holders and seat belts. So it's safe to ride 2 people back here. This foot tray flips up so that you can gain a couple of feet in your garage situation. Factory LED tail lights. The car is registered, insured. The registration runs out later in this month, but it is still registered and current. Pink slip in hand. So let's go take a look inside. The first thing I'll tell you is it has an aftermarket removable steering wheel. Let me get this thing. Sort of hard to do with one hand here, but take my word for it. That wheel just this thing slides forward and the wheel comes off. So if you're worried about your car getting ripped off, you can always pop the wheel off, and that'll give you an extra layer of security. It does have a factory heater AC, and how that works is in the forward position here. This is fan, so you get cool air out of these 3 vents. Third one's down here, and then when you rock it backwards, you can hear it load up and start to heat. Factory interior lights. This thing has 800 miles on the odometer. That's right. When I got it, it was around 750, and I've been driving her around. Let's see what else. You can see the interior, and just overall, the car is super clean. I mean, all the plastic is in excellent shape. There's no rust. I mean, it's a 700-mile car, 800-mile car that's been sitting inside all of its life. This car has electric power steering. So, I mean, like, we're sitting here parked with those 9-inch wide tires, and look at the thing. Just because the factory steering actually communicates with CAN bus, the speed is sensitive to the steering. So right here, when we're parked, the steering is super light and super easy. And when you're going 25 miles an hour plus, it toggles it back, so it's not so whippy woppy. So it's actually really nice to drive. Windshield wiper, glove box, horn, all the turn signals, third brake light, all that stuff's working perfectly. The USB, parking brake, roll up down windows, everything's working great here. All 4 doors lock, factory key. Let's just take a look at how clean everything is in here. I mean, the car is cherry. And when you option this car out the way this car is, this car goes for like $32,000 from the Gem website. And that car that I told you for $32,000 does not have lithium. That is a flooded lead acid car. So let's see, what else can we look at here? We'll just do an overall walk around so you can check out the condition of the car. It's really a beautiful car. All the bodywork's in great shape. So we can jump in the car and take her for a ride. Let's do that. All right, so let's take a look at the battery pack here. This is the infamous Brambo brand lithium pack, and this is a 15 cell 50 volt pack. So you got 10 cells here and you got 5 cells here. This is the Brambo BMC that babysits everything back here, and this is the Sevcon DC to DC converter that feeds this auxiliary battery and also this BMC. So this is an upgrade from the factory. I don't know when they issued the recall or the factory, but this is the latest rendition of GEM's let's say factory upgrades for this year model car. At time of sale, this was a $16,000 option from GEM. You could see the Brambo brand here. These were a infamous maker of high performance motorcycles, and they made their own battery packs, and I believe Polaris purchased Brambo and used their lithium pack exclusively. So let's go to the front here. Here we have the high frequency Zivan SG3 charger that, believe it or not, will charge 60 amps. I saw 62 amps coming out of this charger the other day. I might even throw a little picture there. Had the amp clamp here, and this thing was throwing 60 volts at that pack. So it charges that thing up in no time at all. This is the factory GEM 17-to-1 transmission. This is the 6 kilowatt, the larger of the two AC motor. Sorry, I was going to say 3-phase AC motor. You have the factory Sevcon S4 controller right here. You have the factory Polaris BMC right above that, and there's a relay. Here is the high voltage contactor, and then that black box there, that is the second, or actually that's the factory, the original 500 watt DC to DC converter. That's pretty much it. Here's all your CAN bus communication. This car actually could run a second charger. So that's what this Anderson plug is here. So they basically doubled it. So you could plug a second Zivan SG3 and it would plug in here. And then there was another, here it is. This is the other communication port for it. So if you wanted to go crazy, this was being used in a shuttle situation, you could run 2 high voltage or high current chargers at this thing. So that's enough for that, and we'll continue on, go for a ride. Okay, I figured I'd sneak this video in. I mean, what good is having a $3,000 charger if you can't show off to your friends? So here we go, J1772. We load this thing in here. I just heard the charger engage, and let's get after it. So, charger's firing up. Here we go. Here, oh, I forgot to show you this thing was zeroed out. But you can see it's climbing here, and we're up to 61.6 amps. And I'll pull back so you can kind of confirm that on the charger here. So it's saying, let's see, voltage is 48.3, 59.4 amps. And my Exotech is saying 61, so there's a slight calibration there. The red is saying it's on charge. This is our amp hours. That says battery controller number 1, because remember, we could have a twin Z. That's our pack voltage right there. It's V in the red light. And there's our 59.3 amps, and Exotech is saying 61. So there's the flex. How many of your buddies have a $3,000 factory charger and can charge their golf cart at almost the rate most people can charge their Teslas at? So that 12 kilowatt lithium pack can get filled up pretty darn quickly. All right, that's it. Okay, so we're in the car. Let's fire her up and go for a ride. Typically, the car takes a second to click on there. We go the e-brake, and we're in business. So she gets up to speed real quick and holds speed, no problem. 25 miles an hour, and the regen's kicking in. It holds speed really well. I'm really impressed how quiet this car is. This doesn't have the isolated transmission mounts, but I don't hear the whine like most cars of this generation have, so I'm really happy with it. Look at that gem right there. It's really smooth. I don't hear a lot of creaks and typical gem car noises and stuff. So I mean, it's an 800-mile car, so it's basically brand new. You hear the regen kicking in there. That's with my foot. So it's quite interesting. When you hit the brakes, the regen will start doing its job, and then the hydraulic brakes sort of kick in. So they work kind of like a hybrid, you know, it's regen first and then mechanical brakes. So she zips through the neighborhood perfect. Okay, so I guess you might have gotten a feel for it, so that's it for now.